Here's the best online business to start if you are a beginner in 2025. I have personally started 7-8 businesses in the past 7-8 years, and many of them have failed and few of them have succeeded, and they have succeeded for me really well. I've done over 20 million plus for myself and over 30 million plus for my clients. And I can tell you, this business that I'm going to talk about is the best and easiest online business you can start as a beginner, and that is agency. Any kind of agency. You can start copywriting agency, media buying agency, AI automation agency. You can start any agency. Now, some agencies are going to be easier than the rest, but typically you start with an agency. Learning an agency business gives you the hands-on experience on what to do and what not to do in business. And the business that you should start, if you have no skills, you're literally starting from zero, you have no freaking idea what you should be doing, then you should, I think, start with just selling an AI services, because every business in this planet needs an AI services. They could automate some part of their business. So you should have some kind of AI service that you can build yourself, that you can establish and install for your clients, which means you need to know a little bit of coding. But if you could do that, you could have an AI automation agency pretty much overnight. Okay. Now you do need to learn the skill. It takes time to learn the skill, but that is what you could do right now. Now, back in 2017, 2018, Facebook ad was the thing. I was not the thing. Facebook ad was the thing. YouTube ads was the thing. So I started my career with Facebook ad. I built my Facebook ad agency to over $50,000 a month in revenue. And from there, I started helping others with their Facebook ad, with my courses, with my coaching program and different things. You could start with AI automation agency and you could gain the experience of how to do things. And from there, you could pivot, because you realize quickly that agency is not the way to make the big bucks, right? It is a way to make easy bucks, faster bucks. It is a good way to make $20,000, $30,000 a month, but it is not the way to make $100,000 a month or $1 million a month, which is what I've done in the past already. You start with agency, and that will be the really simplest and easiest business to start in 2025. The next business, if you are a little bit more hands-on, if you want to be building a great business, right? If you want to build something that not just makes money right now, but also gonna make money in the future, that is going to be consistent, that is going to be reliable, and you don't mind doing a little bit of hard work, then I think you should start SaaS business right now. Something like AI SaaS or just a regular SaaS. I think you should just get into the habit of shipping a software, okay? Just making SaaS left and right, okay? What that will do is that it will allow you to build something that will allow you to serve many people. See, the problem with the agency is that it is one-on-one. You get a client, you do the work for them, and they pay you. It is basically just a farming. It is basically you just going to the field and you're basically working. It is basically like a job at the end of the day, right? You sell your time. You're basically selling your time. You're showing up, you're doing the work, okay? That's what the agency is. But when you have a SaaS, you can do it once. You can write a code once. You can have a software once, but it keeps helping multiple people. You can help 20 people or you can help 10,000 people, okay? You just have to do it once. And that's how you make a lot of money, okay? If you help enough people, let's just say you have 100 people, but you charge $1,000. That is $100,000 a month, okay? Let's just say you help 5,000 people, right? And you charge just $10 a month. That's $50,000 a month. If you are doing that with your SaaS, most of that, over 95% of that is profit. Imagine making $50,000 a month and $45,000 is profit that goes into your pocket. Okay, that's what you can do. But it is a hard work. You need to learn to code. If you don't know how to code, then you need to find somebody, a co-founder who can do that for you, right? So there is a lot of work that goes into building a SaaS, okay? So if you have time and you want to start a good business, right, and you want to build a stable long-term business, then I think you should get into SaaS. But again, if you're scared and you don't have money and you need to make money right away, then you should focus on agency first. The next business I think everybody should start eventually. If you are going to be a business owner, then I think you should start eventually is a production media company, okay? Some kind of YouTube channel or some kind of TikTok production company. You're making video, you're making content, okay? You can do it just like I'm doing, or you can do a professional where you have voiceover person, where you have 3D person, you have 2D person, you have a whole team. I think you should have some kind of media company because that will allow you to generate traffic on demand that will help your other companies. If you are new and you want to build a skill that is going to last for a long time, that is going to give you the most freedom, that is going to give you the most power, all right? And that is going to give you the most leverage, that is the media company. If you have a media company, you have the highest and the highest level of company. Media company is the only company, the product and marketing is the same, which means you make more money. Your product does the marketing. That is what media company is. And media company is the only company that gives you the power and the influence, right? So if you make a video about SIP, if you make a video about rockets, you can tell people different things that they will not have necessarily known. You can influence how they think. You can change the way they think, right? And that would be a massive impact in the community. And that means people will look up to you. If you want to have a skill that is going to last a long time, that is going to give you a lot of power, I think you should start a media company. And you can learn the skills like 2D animation, 3D animations, or you can just start making videos just like this because it will help you regardless. All right. So those are the 3 businesses that I think a beginner should start. SaaS is not so much for beginner, and media company is also not so much for beginner. A beginner should start agency if you need money right now. A beginner who is willing to wait should start a SaaS, and a beginner who wants to have a lot of leverage in the future. Eventually, every business owner will get into this, which is a media company. All right. So, and it is the hardest company, by the way, but you have a lot of leverage right now. It is more easier now to go viral. So I think you can do it now. All right. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you on the next video. All right.